Alright, so we're back into the video, back into the reaction backslash. Let's talk about it. So 2K finally dropped some news. Yesterday they didn't drop any news, so we had to watch Blueface versus Floyd Mayweather sparring match. So they dropped some news. 2K My NBA news is here. A new LeBron era has been added. More in NBA 2k24.
NBA season as a starting point,
Hold on, I'm not done talking. Twitter, let me finish. Like I was saying, I knew 2K was going to end up doing this. So we got what they got, the 70s, 80s era, the Magic Bird era, the Jordan era, the LeBron era, the Kobe era, the current era. Like, how many eras do we need? How many eras do we need? I don't get it, but let's go ahead and check this out real quick.
Now, last year we introduced my NBA eras. This year we bring that thing
Shout out Stacks.
back with a much requested addition. We give you the LeBron era. Eras will be adding the 2010 to 2011 NBA season as a starting point, bringing the total number to 5 unique starting points. So,
Okay, yeah, see, this is too many eras. Like, I don't understand why are we adding the LeBron era? 2010, 2011. That's basically the Kobe.
as a starting point, bringing the total
So they got the modern era, the LeBron
number to
era,
5
the Kobe era,
unique
the
starting
Jordan era,
points.
and the
So
Magic
using
Bird era.
LeBron
Let me
era.
say this one more time, because y'all probably ain't hearing me because Stacks is talking in the back. So we got the modern era, the LeBron era, the era, the Jordan era, and the Magic and Bird era. That's too many eras, and the Kobe and LeBron era is basically the same thing. I don't get it.
Now control of prime LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh.
They still ain't update the face, huh?
So
That's
users
a
can
shame.
now control a
How you gonna add an era and his face not even updated from what he looked like at the time? They should have had the goatee Bron in. If you're gonna add LeBron, they have a picture of LeBron,
will be
no
adding the
beard.
2010 to 2011
They got
NBA
LeBron
season
with
as a
no
starting
beard,
point, bringing the total
but he
number
got
to
this
5 unique starting
look, no beard,
points. So users can now control a prime
but he still got this thick winter beard on.
LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh as the Heatles put a chokehold on the league, while also bringing in rookies like Kyrie, Clay, Kawhi, and Jimmy Butler.
Wait,
D5
hold on.
unique starting points. So users can now control a prime LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh as the Heatles put a chokehold on the league, while also bringing in rookies like Kyrie, Clay, Kawhi, and Jimmy Butler.
I just don't understand why are they adding LeBron era and the Kobe era when it's basically the same era. Unless they're making the Kobe era like the thousands, but
Now, last
you
year
know what I'm
we
saying?
introduced
Like,
my
I
NBA
don't
eras.
get it.
This year we bring that thing back with a much requested addition. We give you the LeBron era. Eras will be adding the 2010 to 2011 NBA season as a starting point, bringing the total number to 5.
Yeah, the Kobe era's got to be the early 2000s because I see Kobe with number 8, and I think this is Doug Christie's. Doug Christie. So I'm guessing this is like the 2000. What do you say?
Unique
2012,
starting
2010,
points. So users can now
2010,
control a
2012.
prime LeBron.
Yeah, that's too many years. I don't understand it, but let's see what y'all talking about. We don't care. We definitely not buying. We don't care. See what I'm saying? Come on, 2K. Update face skin. This is what I'm saying. Y'all could have had goatee Braun. Y'all could have had the no beard Braun, but y'all gave him this thick winter Christmas beard. Like it's still cold outside. He live in Miami. Like, come on, 2K. If you're gonna add this era, could you at least update his face? See, I just don't get it. I don't get it with 2K. Like, you can't add an era and then don't update his face. That's what I don't get. 2K Sports, where you know you can't get everything you want. So now we're here at the W. They got 3 videos. I dropped a 20, almost 30 some minute video on the W. This better be a W. That's all I know. Cause look, the W was fun, but it just had some bugs and glitches that it need to be fixed. So let's go ahead and watch these three vids real quick. I can already tell this about to be some copyright claim music in 15 seconds. Let's mute it. All right, cool. Okay, what is this? Why is 2K posting this? Okay, I don't get that. They just showing people off. They just showing people off. All right, they just showing faces. Where's the news? Where's the news? I'm not here for 10-second videos. Where's the news? Okay, here we go. That's what we want to see. The W. Pick your WNBA path in the W. Pick your path in NBA 2K24 and become one of the greatest players the W has ever seen. New gen players on the PS5 and the Xbox Series XS consoles will have lots to look forward to all year long. Whether you're pursuing a WNBA greatness on the court, competing as a casual 3v3 street, or simply chasing new rewards, learn all the new or learn all there is to know about the recent changes and improvements in the W. So it's the same thing. I'm not seeing anything new. Choose your background and start your career in. Okay, so this might be a little different then. So we got the number one overall pick, the prospect, as a 75, level 4, the Buzz. You took women's college basketball by storm and achieved unparalleled heights, winning back-to-back Player of the Year awards, a college championship, and tournament MVP. As one of the most successful and marketable college players with multiple NIL deals, you enter the WNBA draft ready to take your game to the next level against the best women's basketball players in the world. Can you live up to the hype and meet expectations? So I'm expecting this to be like the Caitlin Clarks and the Angel Reese's, the prospects. Then you have the undiscovered GM, the undiscovered gem, MVP from overseas. Interesting. Despite being a top college prospect, you went undrafted in you went undrafted and played overseas. You worked hard at your game and improved your skills, becoming one of the most skilled or talked about players in Europe. An MVP caliber player, you caught an eye of the WNBA coaches. Now you have another shot at making a name for yourself in the WNBA. The pressure is on. Can you rise to the occasion and make the most of the golden opportunity? So I'm assuming we're gonna have a storyline. Cause you can't say all this and not give us no storyline. I'm envisioning me being one of the greatest hoopers of all time, but nobody's messing with me. So I had to go overseas and drop 50. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming there has to be some type of storyline with the W, some type of cutscene, something. Then we have the prospect, the Angel Reese's, the Caitlin Clarks, the Pages. You know what I'm saying? The players that could be number one picks in the draft. And could be the greatest women hooper of all time. So I'm assuming there's some type of storyline to this. Begin your WNBA career by picking your path. This year, we're giving you two options to live out your WNBA dreams in NBA 2K24 New Gen. You can enter the league as college hoop sensation. Da 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 da. We just read all this on the court and with pressure and high expectations, so ready to build your name. If you're more interested in taking the league by surprise, consider the path under the radar. Enter the league as an 85 overall and become a WNBA fan favorite. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So you telling me, wait a minute. So you telling me I could come in as a 85 overall in the WNBA, possibly starting day one. But in the NBA, I'm a 60 overall handing out Gatorades. When I can update to an 85 and still be handing LeBron and Curry Gatorades. I'm not a starter. Enter the league as an 85 overall and become a WNBA fan favorite after starting a career as an unknown star. Why we can't have this in the NBA? I don't. Both options have their perks, but it's up to you to decide what WNBA career you like looks like. Okay, so the WNBA Pursuit to Greatness. So we have a leaderboard. Okay, so this is the schedule, your stats. Interesting. Regardless of the path you choose, the road to becoming a WNBA legend won't be easy. You'll have to fight for your spot as the best player in the league, and Pursuit of Greatness is an all-time new feature we've added in the WNBA this year, pitting you against several of the WNBA's most gifted players. At multiple points throughout the season, you'll engage in a position battle. Ooh, see. I like this though. Hold on. Let me cook. So what you saying is you could be at 85, but you have position battles. I like this. I like this. You'll engage at multiple points throughout the season. You'll engage in position battles with rival star players. They should have been had this in 2K though. Because it be dudes that be trash, that's not better than me, that's starting. So give me your minutes. I like this though. That's a W, 2K. I like that. That needs to be in the men's side too though. I'm assuming it is, but it need to be. Based on your performances, you'll see how you compare it to your rival, with fans and pundits debating across social media about who has the edge. Interesting. So now we have social media talking crazy, saying you should be starting or you trash. Get on that bench or get off the bench. Interesting. Prove that you're a premier talent. Secure the coveted spot in the All-Star game with high-stakes Commissioner's Cup and lifting WNBA trophy, finals trophy in the W. So this, you know what this is giving me, chat? They're making the W like how it was in 2K13. They didn't have position battles, but we also had like drills where you had to make your player better. You get skill points to make your player better. And I see rivals across social media about who has the edge. And I could see this right here. You got pickup games and gain fans, like how it was in 2K13. So that's kind of interesting. I'm seeing 2K13 vibes with the WNBA. The pickup games. Last year, players had a chance to work out with WNBA players they encountered throughout their career, but off-day events are changing slightly in NBA 2K24. Instead of last year contract challenges where you choose which of maybe a contracts to collect, this year you'll earn badge perks by competing against a veteran from your team and a star player, you or a star player you're in a position battle with and the historic legends. So they gonna have Tamika Catchings in here, Lisa Leslie. Ooh, okay. These three different pickup game options will appear as off-day events throughout your seasons. Yeah, this is game of 2K13. Because I remember this. 2K13, you had a little side quest that you could do to gain fans. And probably, I think you could gain VC. I think it was VC. 2K13, 14 on the current gen, not the next gen. The current gen, you could have, at the time, you could have these little battles with your team on off days. You can hang out with people and stuff like that. So that's interesting. These are different throughout the season. Badge perks are a key to unlocking your potential as an aspiring WNBA star, but there are more content and rewards waiting for you than W online. All right, so now we head into the rewards. So we get arm sleeves. This is definitely 2K13, 14. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. I have the IQ with 2K now. Because if y'all remember back in the day, you could buy these arm sleeves and you get boosts wearing these certain arm sleeves. I see the old school Monarchs. Okay. This must be from the Houston Comets back in the day. And what was it, the Sacramento Monarchs or something like that? I think that's what it was called. So this is the rewards. When you aren't chasing glory and accolades during the NBA season, There are new rewards and content and future incentives, incentives your progress. Win and compete challenges to earn updated 2K breakthrough skins, flashy My Team jersey cards, and player enhancing My Team shoe cards to boost your My Team roster. There are also seasonal badges perks for you to claim and compete in W Online. Interesting. This is low key interesting though. I'm not gonna lie, the W is it looked the same, but it's kind of an interesting story. Like I said, I'm envisioning it has to be some type of cutscenes in this. It has to be because you can't just make us at 85 and we can't play with our player till we make the league. So I'm assuming we gotta have some type of story, some type of cutscenes with this. That's interesting though. That's an interesting little storyline for the W. Candace Parker throwing bow and arrows like Jamal Murray's. We got NECA Glumake celebrating with her team. And we got Asia Wilson kicking dirt. Anyways, that's about it. I don't see anything else. So to review what we learned today, 2K has now dropped the LeBron era and still haven't updated the man face. In that era, the W, they have pretty much an interesting story in the net. So we got the night night. So with players doing celebrations like this, does that mean that the WNBA players can now have NBA celebrations? Because Steph Curry does the night night. Jamal Murray does the bow and arrow. This dude stay spamming. We don't care. We're not buying it. I'm excited. I'm excited, yo. But where's the gameplay? Yeah, man. I don't know. Yo, this a man up. What is that? That almost caught me off guard, but let's see. Anyways, that seemed like about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, it's really appreciated. Let me know what y'all think about the new LeBron era, why they even added that. I don't know why. What y'all think about that? And what y'all think about these WNBA news? Y'all messing with it? Is it a W or L? I'm gonna see you guys.
With multiple other changes made as well. We improved tuning for attributes to 11 NBA season as a starting point, bringing the total number to 5 unique starting points. So users can now control a prime LeBron,
Still ain't update his face.
D Wade, and Chris Bosh
Regardless.
as the Heatles put a chokehold on the league, while also bringing in rookies like Kyrie, Clay, Kawhi, and Jimmy Butler. But that's not it. There was tons of other changes made as well. We improved tuning for attributes to allow for a more accurate player progression. We added automatic player aging through errors for players with multiple scans. For example, Froby turning into the bald-headed Black Mamba.
So I understand it's Kobe's year, but like, see, my thing is right.
Player progression. We added automatic player aging through errors for players with multiple scans. For example, Froby turning into the bald-headed Black Mamba.
My thing is right. They do that, but it's players like Steph Curry who's never been updated to this time era. You know what I mean? Curry with the fro, Curry with the goatee. In 2015-16, then it should be the flat top and the beard for 17. Like, how they gonna add these all-time teams, but the faces aren't updated to that time era? Like LeBron. LeBron has this winter Christmas beard, but at the time he didn't even have facial hair like that. He just had the goatee. So I mean, like, stand what they.
Turning into the bald-headed
It has to apply to everybody too.
Black
Just
Mamba.
Kobe.
But that's not all. We also added new floors as we continue to make errors more authentic.
They need to add the Bill Russell era. That's how you know 2K gonna be elite is when they add the Bill Russell
Turn
era and
into
it's
the
black and white.
bald-headed black mamba. But that's not all. We also added new floors as we continue to make errors more
Like I like this filter effect, but when they add Bill Russell era when it's black and white,
authentic
the Jerry West era, then it's
and
gonna be
some
elite.
additional minor rule changes like 2 free throws on a 3-point foul in older years. Also, for older eras, a newspaper and NBA.com to let players know.
There's something though. There's some this is real interesting. I like this because it gives that time era in the 1980s. 1980s, people didn't have iPhone 14s. They had newspapers. The 2K time,
Know what's
they added something to the
going on
game.
around.
It's something
For
new.
online, we improved admin control, allowing users to have different ranks and
So this is the new My NBA. What does it
permissions.
say?
Online, we
It's in
improved
a way.
admin control, allowing users to have
Admin permissions. What is it?
different ranks and permissions to keep the league fair.
Oh, so that's the
Another
online
new
then.
feature we are
Because
super different
this is gamer tags, right? This is gamer tags, so this is online.
ranks and permissions to keep the league fair. Another new feature we are super excited to share is My NBA Lite. Now, I know you want your franchise to shine bright, but we're not talking about that type of light. For players that still learning the front office side of the NBA or don't have time just yet to go in depth, this is perfect. We've taken the core My NBA experience and streamlined it, starting in a modern era. We removed a lot of CBA restrictions and limits, just a soft and hard cap when we signing your own players. There's also no more dead cap or options. You can extend players at any time. The trade deadline is pushed back to the start of the playoffs. You'll always have 100% visibility when scouting upcoming draft classes. And the offseason is now just the NBA draft, a shorter free agency, and player progression.
Hmm,
So now
interesting.
all you got to do is focus on gameplay, drafting, trading, and progression. Always have one. There,
Hold on. I ain't gonna let this
another
slide
new
though.
feature we want your franchise to excited to
I'm
share
not gonna let this slide
is
though.
my
You see how they got this young LeBron face scan? That young LeBron don't even the young LeBron they have in 2K doesn't look like.
NBA
But anyway,
100% just the NBA focus on
it's just a face scan thing with me.
gameplay.
I ain't gonna lie.
We gave y'all my NBA Lite, but I ain't even done yet, bro. We got a couple more things I want to get to. The new 2023 CBA dropped this season, and we've implemented major changes. So now luxury tax brackets scale with the salary cap. We also added increased value from the mid-level exception, rookie scale extensions lasting 5 years. Teams can now have any number of supermax contracts, only limited by the salary cap. All NBA teams are now positionless and more. We implemented a lot of those changes. There were some other things we wanted to touch on as well, like in my WNBA, All-Star voting is now positionless like in real life. And if you like that for my WNBA, that change was also added as a rule change for my NBA as well. We also extended contract edits to give even more control to roster creators. There was also a change to how my NBA draft lottery odds work. So the percentage chance to get a high pick is roughly the same no matter how many or few teams are involved. And lastly, we added the Kia Clutch Player of the Year award. The reception to last year's changes to my NBA was so
I like that.
great. We just want to thank you guys for helping to push the game forward. We build it because you asked for it. So all our efforts are for you guys. Thank you. We really, really do hope you guys enjoy, and you already know. I'll see you on the court.
See, the thing is, I like how 2K is adding new things, but how many of y'all actually care about all this? Like, I honestly want to know, like, out of everybody that watches this vid, who really cares about all of this extra, like, my league stuff? Like, I do like how they added, the 2K times. They made the All-Star voting positionless, and they add the clutch player of the year with the box. I like that. But like stuff like all this, the NBA Lite, like who is using all this? I'm not even gonna hold. I don't know who using NBA Lite, but I don't know. You might have to check it out when 2K actually drops. Anyways, that's pretty much it for my NBA. We still got the Mamba moments coming out. I'm assuming sometime this week, maybe on Friday, could be tomorrow. I have no idea. But anyways, that's pretty much the end of this vid. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, you really appreciate it. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man.